I'm very pleased to be doing this presentation in this location, as I was mayor of this community for 12 years, councillor for 4 years, chairman of the police commission, have been down to the police cells many times, and to make it very apt, I'm in the building my grandfather built. I'd like to do this video to let the people know where the police situation is at the new build. I have been misunderstood, I feel, by some people, through no fault of anybody's. I don't blame anybody. But many people out there think I'm against the police. I'm not against the present police. When I visited the building that they're presently in, I talked to Chief Ribbon, and I told him my perception of policing in the future for this community. Not exactly the same as his, but one of the problems I was concerned about is if we went to OPP, what would happen to our fine policemen? Would their lives be all upset? Would their families be all upset? And I've spent the summer investigating to find out that they would be absorbed into the police force. We would still be policed by our local police family. What would the public notice? I don't think they'd notice much difference. They would still see the same men, the same family of policemen, in different uniforms with different crests on their cars, doing the same excellent job that they did in the past. What would the municipality see? What's the benefit to the municipality? It would decrease costs substantially. When you look at Kincardine, and I call it our sister town, because it has exactly the same demographics, nearly, and I don't think you could find a better comparison in all of this province. Why do they pay, and they've been under OPP for 20 years, $1.3 million less each year than us? If we apply our cost per capita for Saugeen Shores and decided to police them, they would pay over $1.3 million in 2016 than they're presently paying. And I think this is the time to talk about it, because this municipality and the council is venturing on a new building. And I have chosen the $6 million middle standalone building. If you consider $6 million, that estimate may be a bit low, because that's an outdated estimate. I don't know, but it would be put out to tender. Over 20 years, I've estimated a 5%, and some people say, well, that's too high. But remember, we're going out 20 years, and interest rates are not normal. They will return to normal figures over that period of 20 years, I think, and many people agree with me. If you consider the payments on that $6 million building, it would increase our cost of policing for that building $567,774. This would mean that our budget would increase in 2016, if it was in force now, to $637,774. Our new police budget in 2016 would be $4,256,881 in 2016 dollars. Now we would end up paying over $2 million, or close to $2 million, more than the town of Kincardine in 2016 dollars. Over the term of this debt, because of interest and so on, we would end up paying about $10 million for this building. Will the OPP if we got a costing, need a new building? I don't know. You don't know. And really we can look into the crystal ball, and the fact is nobody knows. Some interesting facts about this is that there are only 8 municipal towns in all of Ontario. Southern Ontario, Eastern Ontario, Northern Ontario, with populations under 15,000 that are standalone police forces. Even Owen Sound, our neighbor, they applied for a cost in January. They will get a costing in September. And very well, they could go OPP. So there's a mad exodus out of municipal police forces, and there has been, into OPP. Why did this happen? I think it happened because in 2012, the government cut our grants for individual police forces, cut our grant by $1 million. Small municipalities cannot afford individual policing anymore. If we chose OPP, our men would become one of the members of one of the finest police forces in the entire world. And if you do look at the OPP surveys, 99% of the people that are policed by OPP either feel safe or very safe. One question that's always asked is the level of service. Another question that's asked is the response time. I don't see much difference. I don't think there will be much difference because we'll be served by the same family of policemen. Whereby we went to bed one night, woke up in the morning, saw our friendly officers in a different uniform, in a different car, still doing an excellent job. To me, it's time with this looming $6 million new building to apply for a police costing, an OPP costing. It's a win-win situation for everyone. No, I would like you to assist me in this. I'd like you to get involved. I'd like you to phone your local councillor and attend the regular meeting on September the 26th in Port Elgin, in the council chambers. I will be making a formal presentation to request council to make a formal application for a costing from OPP. And it will take at least a year. Owen Sounds took a year. Why do you think it takes so long? It takes so long because everybody in this province is scrambling to get a costing, particularly smaller municipalities, on behalf of their taxpayers.